We come from mothers who survived storms they never chose, women who carried silent wounds so their daughters could have hope. But the world that should protect a child still turns away, and girls grow up learning fear in the very places they should feel safe. You hurt us when we are small, and the harm done to our mothers finds its way to us again. You deny women safe places to bring life into this world, and then we walk the same unsafe paths. From our homes, to our schools, to the streets where we stand today. See us as partners, not property. See us as human beings, not something to own or control. You may think you are the head of the family, but we are the neck that holds the weight, the strength that lets a household turn towards the light. And without us, there is no balance, no future, and no family at all. Ooh, if we don't have a safe world now, how can we hope to rise? How can a girl find joy at all when fear shadows her life? Wings for every child longing to be free. Protect the women of today, so the girls of tomorrow can finally be. She walks the streets with trembling steps, a secret in her eyes. A shadow moves beside her, and with it come the lies. She holds a quiet heartbeat, a hope she cannot name, while fear becomes her nightly cloak, a darkness with no shame. But inside her is a fire, though the world refuses to see. She's more than scars and silence. She's flesh, she's blood, she's dignity. Lisa, Lisa, say, until the silence breaks, we'll lift our voices high for every whispered plea, for every tear you cried. You are not alone. Your pain will not define until the silence breaks. Your story becomes ours in time. The walls around her whisper lies. You ask for what you got. They turn their heads, they judge her pain. They say the wounds were not, but violence hides behind closed doors. It's not just a fleeting scar. It's
All right, good morning, the 16 days Adventism they go on, and this is a special one for the woman them, na the world, then the waka, but then they, na the street and then the tremble, then get actual secrets na the eye we not go able for see from them, now only them, then say we where you sus now you didn't know who side they actually born you, the shadow where they beside them, and the kind thing where then they experience nothing this way at times they're not able for all them, but because they are women, they actually get the kind zeal, then get the kind strength inside them for actually manage pain inside them. We as man not able for do that. In as much as they get the fire inside them, but the world they actually refuse for let they actually come out with that kind of thing they and do certain things them. Well, some of we man them they actually scared. Waiting happen then say, they make the woman, out of we. Yes, we not the head of the family. That not right thing. The Bible talk the Quran talk the man not the head of the family. But hey, guess what? The woman not just the backbone, but the woman not the neck. We not the head and the woman not the neck. And guess what? Let's just give on this thing. At times when you grab in the morning and then you feel like your neck don't strain. I don't strain my neck. You actually not able for turn your head. As the head, when your neck don't strain or your neck don't stiff, you not able for turn your head. What do you do? You dey begin for work now. When they call you Sembe Pierre, now so now you dey turn. Yes, you're not able because the woman not the neck, and then we not the head. Yes, very funny, but very much powerful at the same time. Because most of the time, we the man get this thing say we not the breadwinner. We go out, find something, or most times, yes, supervise the home. But in the absence of the man, not the woman. And even when the man dey, most of the time, we guide, they come from the woman. For let we able for manage certain things, them they come from the woman. If you get a productive woman, it come from the woman. So, in as much as we don't take the leadership, God don't give you the leadership, but God as well give them more power for actually able for control the aid. The neck, they control the aid. For let the aid say at the tonsil, now where the neck agree. Whether you like him or not. And if you not like him, guess what? You they end up for become a violent man. You only know the leg where the neck they handle you if love not exist. Now the only time that one day, the only time where man they become most powerful and strong. Now where they feel something from within for the person we deal with. But once they feel something from within, once it get that kind of soft spot, yeah, it go always day with the woman the way out and supposed for day. It go always day with them. So yes, it obvious and it real, it clear, say the man not the head of the family, but the woman not the neck of the family. You agree to that or not? I really want to see you get a different view on that. I really, really want to see you get a different view on that. The woman, very, very powerful. The man, very, very powerful. God, very, very powerful. Say what in God do. Then tell we say half and half is equals to 1. The head and the neck is equals to waiting. The man, all the time we want for make, like for say, now we want for shake. But all of that power they, where they aid the shake with, all of that power they, now the neck, man, they carry the weight. All of the power from the head. The neck, now they carry the weight. So the woman then, when I listen to this and take out now from me, starting from now, say yes, you're not the head and we respect you. Because in any relationship, the man needs just one thing, and that is respect. And then, because the neck, they respect the aid in turn for love, the role, and for love, the neck and the role where it play. So when you take this together, you make a perfect home. The head and the neck. Again, I repeat, teeth and tongue, the jam, but they're not a part. Yes, in the jam, but they're not a part coming in. Anyway, I would really, really love to get a different view from Una this morning. 16 days activism. The actual thing where, the activism, they say end digital violence against women. But because we move a bit from that, from just the digital, and they go, because I see certain things them they happen. In this song, it did say, woman them, girls them, we don't see them. Picking them, not even girls. Baby, we don't see usai man inside we country. They go do certain thing with baby. Inside we country, we don't see them. 3 months, 7 months, we don't see all of them things that did happen. We see all that. So then even when you go to a cottage hospital for like woman born picking, the environment's not okay. So the picking them when they come, they begin to see the kind indifference, the kind way how the environment to welcome them from the day when they born them, till they're old again. Because imagine 3 months old baby, Ologbo 72 years of age, or how many years of age? We don't see the other term. Now that's why they play the video. Small picking of 7 or 6. This all pa, where they about for fend in way to the graveyard, go tamper with them. Tamper with them. So all of these things, are things in this way we really need for look into. A very serious. Every day we see things them they come up. Every other day we see things them they come up. And a very more serious, we actually need for take that into serious consideration. If we want for see we woman them as partner. And not to as property or commodity. Because one thing we I can see, now we culture, now we tradition, and they're able to take away from we. When we in Africa, we always take this word, say, then they can't put money for this woman, then they can't pay in bride price. Yeah? But in that part of the world, we see don't so right now, most of us, we they watch or they follow it now, we know how they talk. That thing they exist. Maybe not the tradition, the culture. And not what thing they need. You and this, una want to 70, yes, una cancel the law and una sign una agreement. Done. That word begin pain. I make with the see say now with traditional we no go. Please not get me wrong. We not come out away from that because for woman that not the respect for the family. They can't pay the bride price. Oh. They don't can put money. See the word there? They don't can pay the bride price. They don't can put money for me picking. Yeah, just a document. But still, nothing where we did inside, nothing where we go on with. All right, Jamila say the woman na the whole body, not even the neck. Sembe okay, I agree. Yes, the woman na the whole body. But the reason why I talk that one day because we man gets this word. Say now we na the head of the family. Okay, maybe the whole body, the woman are this, the woman are that, multitasking. Okay, I take that. Multitasking. You go dip and cook, they handle picking, they handle this, they handle that, they handle this, the other. Where it before say me. I want for do program now. I sit down. The picking and begin mona. Is it a golf by the program or the woman go to cook and the picking in the morning. Right? It's still the cook and they cook sweet. Me go to cook and the picking in the morning. Okay, we'll try. But by the time they don't cook alone. But anyway, this one for the woman then today. Let's just go through the paper and quick one in there and see if we guess the cable for find the way inside the program this morning. Quick one inside the program. The first paper I take now the Covenant newspaper say partners brace to stop online harassment against women and girls. Okay, the thing what they talk about science. So, all right, finance minister sets to table 2026 budget. Okay, it don't table already. Now we'll go to the next paper. The Bold Times newspaper. Okay, sorry. Let's just watch again quickly. I'll find out say some paper then the way we've been to watch yesterday. Some seconds, please. Please you to watch the program. Don't forget to like and share the program quickly. Let me go. Okay, so now I got you. Okay, so the first paper I will take, this is not the first paper actually. Now the Independent Observer newspaper, we say $78.8 million dollar grant await salute. And you also get SLI old first AGM adopt new constitution. The next one, now the Mnet newspaper, we say IMF reaches agreement with Sierra Leone on ECF, unlocks $78.8 million support. And Chief Minister launches the One Nation Reggae Festival, highlights unity and national progress. You as well get Speaker Thomas celebrate modern. Okay, we get Ministry of Health unveil national kangaroo mother care guidelines. The next one now the Freetown Daily newspaper say CSOs condemn government. 15% GST on bottle and Boza water. And you as well get the fiscal year 2026 finance bill will generate 2.85 billion new loans or 1.5% of GDP in additional revenues, Minister of Finance. And WashNet participates in Wash System, a learning forum in Nigeria. The next one, the weekly analyst newspaper, we see Tonkolili goes DIB full circle, and Dr. Ibrahim Bangura colorful meets the people outreach. And you as well get man jail 15 years for sexual penetration of a child. You know, the thing I want to talk just on so of a child. You as well get IMAX College shines in the one of intercollegiate moot court competition. The next one now the provincial newspaper, provincial terms we say to enhance and foreign language learning. McKinney Library unveiled Chinese corner, and Parliament applauds African global logistics, and yes, we get SLRU revitalized at McKinney AGM. The Salon Times newspaper, Finance Minister read budgets today, and you as well get 6 million euro to boost agricultural sector, carrying forward traditional friendship for a shared future. The Global Times newspaper, Finance Minister hailed IMF to provide $78.8 million support, and Guinea-Bissau coup, President Bill chairs extraordinary ECOWAS summit, and you as well get Auditor General host Afro Sai, ECEO. And the Calabash newspaper say as competition fear its steel industry, new iron rod manufacturing giant set to start production, and Vice President called for stronger investment partnership at AFDBI level forum in Morocco. You as well get Transport Minister outlines ambitious maritime governance agenda at IMO summit in London. And you get citizen rights attorney general over alleged flood autopsy practices in Sierra Leone. The next one, the Oracle newspaper, now the next one inside the program this morning. And the Oracle newspaper say no development, no justice, economic hardship and politics frustrate Sierra Leoneans. Dr. Richard Conte, the leader with the vision and experience to take APC to victory in 2028. A woman of vision, Judith Boy Kose, driving institutional excellence at SLPHA. And other story for yesterday's edition of the Oracle newspaper. The satellite newspaper say Finance Minister pushes for stronger domestic revenue mobilization, and SLPHA joins Salon delegation on landmark MOU with Cyprus. And IMF Salon seal is $78.8 million deal under ECF support program. The next one now the exclusive newspaper, when I the last one this morning. For 2028 elections, SLPP strategizes human part for sale, herbalist arrest after BBC exposes ritual, and tripartite committee may collapse, says APC Alfred Minkalu Kuruma. SLPHA joins Sierra Leone delegation on landmark MOU with Cyprus. Now, only people in this, where we get inside the program this morning, they take a short break and we come back just now for can continue with the rest of the show.
In the early morning light, the schoolyard starts to wake, but some girls walk in silence, carry more than they can say. Their smiles look like sunlight, but their hearts still hold the rain. For places meant to keep them safe have taught them too much pain. You sexually penetrate us at 3 months till we get old. That is just wickedness and heartlessness. They're young but they are mighty, their courage rising slow. A voice inside each heartbeat saying we deserve to grow. If we don't have a safe world now, how can we learn to rise? How do you expect us to be happy when fear still follows our lives? Ask the question every girl already knows. If women aren't safe around us, how can we dream? How can we grow? They sit in rows of desks pretending everything is fine, but trust is fragile when respect is crossed and boundaries are undermined. A world that should uplift them is the first to make them small, and the cycle passed through mothers becomes a shadow on us all. Let justice be the lesson, let safety be the rule. Let every child walk freely in their homes and in their schools. If we don't have a safe world now, how can we learn to rise? How can a girl find joy at all when danger hides in her eyes? Calls out the truth every daughter should know. If you don't protect the women, how can the daughters ever grow? Hey, we come from mothers who survived storms they never chose, women who carried silent wounds so their daughters could have hope. But the world that should protect a child still turns away, and girls grow up learning fear in the very places they should feel safe. Yeah. You hurt us when we are small, and the harm done to our mothers finds its way to us again. You deny women safe places to bring life into this world, and then we walk the same unsafe paths from our homes to our schools to the streets where we stand today. See us as partners, see us as human beings.
Alright, see us as partners, see us as human beings, not commodities or your properties. Alright, so they continue with the rest of the show this morning. We don't get one of our guests, we don't join me inside the show this morning for make we can actually discuss, the issue them with regards human business, right now in the country, especially now that we celebrate, or commemorate or, try to put things them in place inside this 16 days activism. They actually say for end, sexual harassment or violence against women online. So we actually don't see, we guests don't come inside. I'll just say quickly, if we guess the airway. Good morning, it gets me, please. Mr. Ba, it gets me. Aji?
I'll get you now. I'll get you clear.
Okay,
I'll get you clear now.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Alhamdulillah. Thank God.
Okay. Thank you for joining me inside the program this morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. So interesting thing they happen right now inside the program. Well, Tuna Man for can talk about woman business. 16 days of activism. What do you first of all make up of the theme?
I don't think say a bad for no Tuna man talk about 60 days of activism. Me na man, but me na a feminist campaign lead woman them by fostering gender in campaign. We Christianity ban the community. Imagine upon them. Now they elect me. Even one not been there. Now the Western world say no. The best person for lead with the woman them. Now Mr. RG. Where I'll get that information, I've been social. Now we two man. Me and Kailan back the same thing they do. The one say no. Now man, I want make you lead them. That's how they go. So it can be man, then you let woman to promote woman business. So I don't get any doubt in that. So we need to a man, but sometimes they all go talk for woman them, a pass for woman them. Wallahi, I tell you, my brother. So in terms of the topic or the theme for this year, I think I will demand them more for top, but not to the woman them.
Okay, so why do man then are for talk about this thing more and not to the woman them?
Because man they bully woman them through cyber. The cyber bullying, man them more they do, not to woman. Sorry about the sound. Not to woman them they do more bullying. Now man them more bullying on cyber, how they call that. With man them, those are people's cyber business, electric business far ahead. If a woman they can't take her up. Now make at times where me say I'm jealous me woman where they upload phone, I can just laugh. Because imagine I learned about computer the 1994. Also my not born it safe. You understand? I begin the computer, they go online, phone business, mobile company begin come, the millicom, the other. So I don't know about so we don't know about cyber. We check even the international the tycoons them. We get the innovative companies them. Most of them are man. I'm not talking about they go count. I'm not talking about them. Don't check them. We go say that they make mobile phone, that they make plane, this, and I'm not man them. So even Japan, then China, even America, even Europe, now man they dominate the space. So in terms of the cyber issue, the bullying online, now we man they do them. No, I don't this thing. It's MPA. No, I damn. Now we more they bully the woman than how the woman they bully themselves. So that's one key thing for me to say we demand that I for talk about the 16 days of activism.
You think say this na a very serious thing inside Sierra Leone? I mean cyber stalking, cyber bullying for women?
Yes. It don't lead to even death. We have evidence to that. Several deaths. Not to one. We're bullying. When I use the local word where somebody that's Sierra Leone will understand. Whether they snub somebody through phone. Yes. Through phone, it will lead to death, violence. The police everybody will handle. It don't be plenty from you don't get them. So they happen where somebody and woman will get issue, or woman to woman they get issue, where it end up for make they take information not for take. We don't see senior musicians them. But when they take the personal clip, they publish them. It ends so artists they get their career today. Some people don't see why them. Do you understand? We don't see where two man and woman don't are artists and actors they love. They share videos their way, they will come out. At the end, they send a phone call, he can't go to mechanic, that is story that day. The end that the woman career and the end not the man career. So what they talk is serious as a real, but something that they want, get something to do with politics, connection, governance. Then the interest is very, very low. But they will do something with politics, touching the powers where somebody survive, then about the type of human rights, personal security, they're not security, but it's very, very serious. Very serious. All over. Not only the African, no. All regions. Very, very serious.
We get a lot of he for she campaign at them. People them way, they stand up and say, me na he for she ambassador, starting from the president and other people them. You think say they don't do more in terms of protecting, women and girls?
No. Then they are always the same. I will say no more. Some steps have been taken. More especially in the area of rape. In that kind of separation, they take place, man, they should don't go, I don't want this to my gain. Now, I saw the end. You don't minimize. But, any country, for now, develop, they appear. If you not make straight the police, you make the police become police. When I say police, are police. The judiciary, when I say judiciary, the judiciary. If I slap them appear, you not turn and give me go to police. Let me go and dance, say, I don't slap them appear. I don't bully her. Then the law hold me. What the law hold me now? Now what in the law say? Then they deal with. Tomorrow, where Abdul see Santigi the pass, now greet you go greet him. Remember, at least I get issue safe. because those cities do not work. So the police and the judiciary actually fix. No matter what you do, no matter how stop what you talk, you go not the blue the vuvuzela, because like I say. But you know, we will ever reach there. You go now FSU, they get a story they will tell you. You go now the court, they get a story they will tell you. But the action, the reality, until we fix the police, we fix the judiciary, then the area of cyberbullying against women, them picking them, it will be something where, you know, when they talk about that in the past, don't like where you go China, when they talk about corruption, saying a death penalty. If the Chinese man take the Chinese government money, they can Africa, if you don't take that on the poor and carelessness, it never return. You don't mind if they kill himself. Sorry for saying that in the media. If they hang himself or you do anything bad. Because you know, say if you go, na death penalty. No matter if you in Papa said that the president of China, they don't joke with Andy at all. If you do something against the Chinese people, whether it ever affect the people living, their survival. If the government not take action, then get penalty against the government. So the government or the police or the military or the judiciary in China, they stick to that day. Recently, the way Japan makes statement they will go for affect the Chinese relationship and people with them. When the Chinese government takes steps, the Japanese government apologize, they resolve. Because they begin to say, oh, that kind of statement how we make sure against with people, with government and people, that also say, even the fish they buy will not safe. The government put policy for no reason. So you look at all these things. So when you get a serious government, a serious police, a serious judiciary, where they seek the interest of the people, it's very simple. So the issue of cyberbullying, if we fix the police, we fix the judiciary, no, I think we'll get another issue. No. We're not getting another issue. Because if we not be careful, the kind of number of people who don't get phone now, it don't increase. More than 150%. Phone don't increase. Lots of phone in the market now, with India and China making more cheaper phones, where even don't have fake phones. But plenty of people don't have how for use the phone. And why don't have how for use the phone? You get for market no say cyber you get for kind side. Because someone go get your phone, not about for lock up. Then in partner or in party, okay, inside a phone, you take them, they misuse them, they end up for making get a negative returns.
Yep.
Plenty, even in data, for not able to know how to buy me data or even on limited. So the education of using technology very low, limited. Limited.
Since
you don't the chief double, even like talks them.
Since you don't reach that area there, one very much important things they where people and they do, but they're not even conscious say then they do something very wrong. For example, I can don't be victim of sexual penetration and mean a minor, and then phones stand there all around, all waiting a lot of people concerned for. Now for pass this message say, Sembepe don't do this thing. Yeah, and then they even forget say certain things that they like. For example, for film the victim when a minor or the victim film in face, film in nakedness, film and begin to send them out. They don't even know
exactly.
Yes, so you know within the area and day, how not see this and what not think for do.
We get money for do 19 days of activism. Before the 16 days, the activity, but people not happy about it, even the government. And activity where we don't do, where the media said we don't support, we will win award in Geneva. Where on this topic we just asked, that's what we do. Where the issue of abuse through cyberbullying or abuse. We win award in $1,000. So if you don't know every way to commit the crime, you tell us to understand. So a bad don't pull press instead of do engagement, but you need to do more. And without we do more, even the police, you can't about the police no more. You go see even the police want for use test of them, video there as evidence. You can imagine police want this is evidence. And why video as evidence? But sometimes they say no, you can't use this as evidence. Do you understand? So none of they use. You see, somebody has to also say it's not video, no video. Oh, video, then go make evidence come on. You know, say with the more video the victim self, you put the victim into more danger a live threat. So more difficult to do interpretation. We don't try we a small organization. We a CBO for that matter. Okay, say we a CBO to myself vex. No, we do big things. They normally say we status they up. No, there's a law where they say you know NGO, you know NGO. We don't have status of NGO, but one for maintain the status because then the new voice. We like grassroots movement. So we have to maintain that. So let's have an agency, where let's community commissioner with councils them. That's how they operate. But get organization, they win a big organization, they get funding to protect people there. And they say more what they do. We don't want the resources. But what they do things the way which have to be small too. If they do have with all this, even police need education on this. Not only the FSU, but the small department, but the general police need education on this. Because then they go to see they are all the perpetrator. Then the people say the video, the perpetrator, and even the victim. Then they will stop them. Then they will caution them. All they know is what the perpetrator to the police. Then they will know. Then they will educate the public. Say, no, this one of the videos on sell on social media, they also disturb with evidence. We are not video and sell on social media. Then they tell themselves. I don't witness that. When they talk to the people, they see and they like, hey, no, I can't protect the perpetrator. I say, no. The incident are the Pekin, who are the victim. But that video, when I take to send them, fine. They the Pekin in Kenya. They understand. So you need more education on that day.
Because we see a lot of people yes, now the man this way don't do this thing, now the Pekin this way don't do and so, and they don't do this thing and this thing. When I watch no more, they go pull the Pekin in close, pull everything param, show in waiting, and then it take that same video there and send them go out again where we see them things and then they go on like very, very scary, and they blame them too much because not of us say they intentionally they do them things and but one or two things then don't happen. Not just the zeal for say I want to prosecute this kind of person. But at a community, because they say change the beginning at the community or with the community, as a community-based organization them, how una feel say una for the ambulance in this?
Yeah. We do what we beat. But like I tell you, we also disappointed in some of the organizations the way they get money. Take money from mobile companies, take money from NATCOM. I don't call their name because of security. But it's bad. When you take money for say they support that kind of campaign and they at the end, do them. It's very, very bad. So then they will not see them and I think they'll go find way out go just engage them back, see if collaboration go there, send the play. But it's challenging. It's challenging. Fine and like they continue for the world. But they use the media, and this next year they start online education through Facebook, live Facebook education, and we try to see how good people there for help of discussing these things, even the community. Yeah.
Okay. So what about they want them now where they can not to the picking them again, like where they can say use this word and they can pull somebody in nude video na do and begin share around. We not see or are not ever hear it, except if I miss that the police do actually see video and then go and fend without somebody not complain. But you go hear politician they talk say, for even send message, simple text message to politician for ask them question about certain project where they manage. It go tell you say that na cyberbullying, cyber stalking, it go take action. But we know they see action with regards there are other things and the way get for do it's the circulation of mature videos them. Right, the program we watch right now on our career site on Rihanna, YouTube, and on Facebook, and of course, you might mute. Okay, it's okay. Yes, right.
Yes. So it's okay. I'm doing the document.
It's okay, no problem.
Come again. This last
one.
So
for the question why they ask, you will hear people them they use this cyber crime, politicians them, ministers them they use cyber crime. If journalists send message to them, for example, you get me?
This one will give me problem. Not join it back.
Okay. The program we watch right on our career site on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course we
get
Aju, you get me?
Okay, I don't come back. I don't care. Bye.
Yeah, you get me now, right? Clear?
Yes, okay.
So the question will be asked.
Okay, so I respond to that day.
Yes, the question will be asked now with regards politicians them, they use the cyber law for say if journalists send message to them, the journalists they cyber bully and cyber stalk them. But we not ever see the police they take action for say, oh, we don't see this video they circulate to. In as much as possible, not can complain, but we'll find out who saw this video come out, other than they behind this video in circulate one. Whenever they see and they happen. So for say the cyber law only they for the one that were in a position of trust and the one them way them for actually protect, they know they seem for they go and protect them.
You know, the issue of the cyber law, me now the cyber activists that wouldn't train, where if a consultant can train with a human being and they will certify, will get certificate for that. But actually, the cyber bill way they make to act, much need to be done. And I believe say next 1-2 years we'll get for review and do and they watch lots of consultation. But in terms of the police enforcing that cyber law, then it will be always an issue. The issue now is the police get one cyber unit in CID. 10 years back, they don't get much training. And we don't go there with issues they would not be for address. They don't appeal for making them get training. So they don't send some go Ghana, go Kenya, South Africa, as long as for training now. So I would say now they get trained personnel. But the issue now is now how to enforce the one the reality one in terms of the one way you talk about so now way that the people say that you interest in cyber crime them. And not see that anymore should happen. Yeah, and that we see earlier. We come for politics or governance, cyber issue, they act fast and they're ready for charge you the other day. Or even the same safe. Because I did the strength deal, I did more than. So if we for them as a civil society, as an activist, would work on cyber also and work on in interest of the citizens for help the police. Meaning, so that issue there, not work for it now police get the information. No get the evidence for them. We demand that they take action according to the law. I think that's what we want for begin for Dubai next year. We get a good team who've been trained, including journalists who've been trained as cyber activists. I will talk with my colleague, Mr. Kenny Mawe. Now we all did that in this step. We will get a consortium on them. So at least if a consortium, the police will take more serious. But if there's just one person, don't say I'm going to end up for bully you. Because we'll begin link you say no. Where's the begin campaign? So the picture day. I mean, the main part you do, but maybe you get personal interest. You know, but if like consortium, it will be difficult for make them put one person in your own face for the entire thing. So that's what we do. So if we demand an action, you not take action, then we can tell the DP. Before they don't give for perform, you ask the central government, you ask the donor partner, they may not give them support until they reform. I think that's the only best option because you can't take them to court, them. You can't, anti-corruption don't try, they don't feel. Plenty them, that gets traffic with them, so that the relationship one for point. Anti-corruption stop. They will all out in terms of I call ourselves now Eastern, it happened. So until that catch system there, we begin the man say this the police for do that. Also only picking a woman, but even man. So man and they way they kill also the chief. Something a business it goes in company, something it gets challenges, and then for bear the pressure, one for 1 week. What's the owner of the chief? Video don't come out. The video balance, make it don't go like that. How for start and other things. So we're going to try more for do but I think say that will challenge, but we'll see what we can do by next year.
Okay, Aji, the line they actually give some problem. Waiting you fitting at the way forward in protecting women and girls, on the cyber thing.
For take the next steps, I think the relationship for bit as small with the relationship for bit as small with the court. If the ministry say the relationship was sweet with the police, to the judiciary, then no results. So to be 50% sweetness, na glad una laugh, una play, 50%, no, not smile to them, let them do the work. I think that would be the best option. That would be the best option.
All right, thank you very much, Aji. I appreciate your time with we in as much as we get small problem with the internet, but thank you very much. God bless you and
Okay,
get yourself
thank
a
you
good
very
day.
much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So okay, so we will end that particular interview with Aji at that particular point. You know, the internet actually give me some small wala, so they go off with them. And one for Swell tell you plenty thank you. And before we go, just want to play some of the songs as well for this gender, you know, this 16 days activity will be begin play just now, you know, for you know, and we dedicate them to all the women them, you know, na the country and all the women them with out of the country as well. So we love you also very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's just get some few music quickly, you know, and then we can come and wrap up the show. We can come and wrap up the show again, okay? Thank you. Let me see what we get.
chose women who carried silent wounds so their daughters could have hope. But the world that should protect a child still places they should feel safe. You hurt us when we are small, and the harm done to our mothers finds its way to us again. You deny women safe places to bring life into this world, and then we walk the same unsafe paths. From our homes, to our schools, to the streets where we stand today. See us as partners, not property. See us as human beings, not something to own or control. You may think you are the head of the family, but we are the neck that holds the weight, the strength that lets a household turn towards the light. And without us, there is no balance, no future, and no family at all. Ooh, if we don't have a safe world now, how can we hope to rise? How can a girl find joy at all when fear shadows her life? Wings for every child longing to be free. Protect the women of today, so the girls of tomorrow can finally be. She walks the streets with trembling steps, a secret in her eyes. A shadow moves beside her, and with it come the lies. She holds a quiet heartbeat, a hope she cannot name, while fear becomes her nightly cloak, a darkness with no shame. But inside her is a fire, though the world refuses to see. She's more than scars and silence. She's flesh, she's blood, she's dignity. Lisa, Lisa, say, until the silence breaks, we'll lift our voices high. For every whispered plea, for every tear you cried, you are not alone. Your pain will not define until the silence breaks. Your story becomes ours in time. The walls around her whisper lies. You ask for what you got. They turn their heads, they judge her pain. They say the wounds were not. But violence hides behind closed doors. It's not just a fleeting scar. It steals the sense of safety. It traps the brightest star. Yet every broken moment carries strength unseen. And every shaken voice can rise and shatter what has been. push aside. Lisa, Lisa, say until the silence breaks, we'll lift our voices high for every whispered plea, for every tear you've cried. You are not alone. Your pain will not define until the silence breaks. Your story becomes ours in time. Can heal the world. Hold on. In your pain we find our words until the silence. In the early morning light, the schoolyard starts to wake. But some girls walk in silence, carrying more than they can say. Their smiles look like sunlight, but their hearts still hold the rain. For places meant to keep them safe have taught them too much pain. You sexually penetrate us at 3 months till we get old. That is just wickedness and heartlessness. They're young but they are mighty, their courage rising slow. A voice inside each heartbeat saying, we deserve to grow. If we don't have a safe world now, how can we learn to rise? How do you expect us to be happy when fear still follows our lives? That's the question every girl already knows. If women aren't safe around us, how can we dream? How can we grow? They sit in rows of desks, pretending everything is fine. But trust is fragile when respect is crossed and boundaries are undermined. A world that should uplift them is the first to make them small. And the cycle passed through mothers becomes a shadow on us all.
Alright, so I'm for appreciate tonight time with we inside the program this morning. Now so it been the light one, you know, the internet give you some small problem and then it be look light, okay, and not get any politics today, okay. So I'm for telling you thank you. On our day with we to this time we appreciate you so much. Until then, one for say we get yourself a very good day. And for the woman them, we just hope say this 16 days will be changed for una all. Thank you very much. Thanks to the producer we make we get this program and get yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.
Justice be the lesson, let safety be the rule, let every child walk free. In the early morning light, the schoolyard starts to wake. But some girls walk in silence, carrying more than they can say. Their smiles look like sunlight, but their hearts still hold the rain. For places meant to keep them safe have taught them too much pain. You sexually penetrate us at 3 months till we get old. That is just a wickedness and heartlessness there. They're young but they are mighty, their courage rising slow. A voice inside each heartbeat saying we deserve to grow. If we don't have a safe world now, how can we learn to rise? How do you expect us to be happy when fear still follows our lives? Ask the question every girl already knows. If women aren't safe around us, how can we dream? How can we grow? They sit in rows of desks pretending everything is fine, but trust is fragile when respect is crossed and boundaries are undermined. A world that should uplift them is the first to make them small, and the cycle passed through mothers becomes a shadow on us all. Let justice be the lesson, let safety be the rule. Let every child walk freely in their homes and in their school. If we don't have a safe world now, how can we learn to rise? How can a girl find joy at all when danger hides in her eyes? Calls out the truth every daughter should know. If you don't protect the woman, how can the daughters ever grow? We come from mothers who survived storms they never chose, women who carried silent wounds so their daughters could have hope. But the world that should protect a child still turns away, and girls grow up learning fear in the very places they should feel safe. You hurt us when we are small, and the harm done to our mothers finds its way to us again. You deny women safe places to bring life into this world, and then we walk the same unsafe paths from our homes to our schools to the streets where we stand today. See us as partners, not property. See us as human beings, not something to own or control. You may think you are the head of the family, but we are the neck that holds the weight, the strength that lets a household turn toward the light. And without us, there is no